So today what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to make sweet potatoes my way. One of my ways. We'll start off by turning this oven on to broil. 525, start. Let it warm up. And we're gonna wash some potatoes. I usually have more, but I'm running out. So we're gonna cube these up, then we're gonna put them in the microwave, and then we're gonna put them on a tray, and then we're gonna season them up, and then we're gonna put them in the oven. All right, here we go. Oh, just wait fucking 5.
Arena?
Sometimes I use aluminum foil for more than one day. I really don't care. Make sure you use a towel or something to cover your hands because this bowl's getting hot. Now we're going to drain the extra water out that we put in. There it is. They're soft and mushy. Not super mushy, but good enough. Spread them on your pan. This is not a lot of sweet potato. It'll probably end up being around 100 grams after it's cooked. Usually I make about 250. Now you can season it however you want. I like a little pepper and a little garlic powder. After it's cooked, I might sprinkle a little bit of salt on it. Depends on how I'm feeling. Now we stick it in the oven. I usually like to stick to, with smaller batches, around 7 minutes of cook time. And then I'll take it out and see how it looks. And I'll move the potatoes around with my spatula. And after that, I'll judge on how much longer it needs. Usually it'll take 3 to 4 cycles of 7 minutes to be crispy to the way I like them. You can cook them less or more, depending on your preferences. My personal preferences is I like them to have a little bit of char to them. If I have a bigger batch of potatoes, actually, I'll do 10-minute sessions because by broiling them, or just baking them in the oven in general, you are like evaporating all the water out of them to make them crispy. So here we go. I'll see you in 7 minutes. All right, so our potatoes are dinging, buzzing. 7 minutes is up. We take a look at them in there. And they're cooking pretty good, so we're going to take them out, and then we're going to move them around, flip them around and whatnot. Do this one-handed. All right. Here we go. Whew, it almost slid off. I hear ya. I need my hand real quick. just like to flip these around. And I kind of bring them to one side. And bring them the other. There we go. And we're gonna stick them right back in. Timer for another 7 minutes. Looks like a good number right now. Boom, there we go. All right, so I want to point something out real quick. Why a scale is so important when counting macros and weighing and measuring food in general. So I have this measuring cup, and I'm gonna cook 2 cups of rice because I am low on sweet potatoes, so I'm gonna have some rice today. On this package, it states that a quarter cup of rice is 45 grams. Right? So 1 cup of rice would be 180 grams. And I want 2 cups, so that would be 360. Now, what I'm going to show you is that this measuring cup here goes up to 2 cups, so I want 2 cups of rice. Put my cup on the scale, I zero it out. Now I'm going to pour some rice in the cup. Alright, so I poured some rice in the cup, and if you can see this, it says 361. So I'm not going to be too stingy about that. But if you look at the cup, if I actually shake it out so it's flat, it's at 1 3/4. So the reason why a scale is important is because if I were to just put the 2 cups of rice in here, I'd actually be a quarter cup over, which weight-wise, I'm not 100% sure what it would be, but it could be up to, 40, 50 grams of extra rice. And if I'm counting my calories and my macros in general, it would put me over for the day and could really hinder my results, depending on my body type as well. But anyway, I just wanted to show you why it is important to have a scale and not to 100% trust every single measuring utensil you might have in your kitchen. All right, so second round. Oh, these are cooking pretty fast because of the fact of such a little quantity. I'll probably do 1 more. Sometimes you'll see that they'll get burnt a little bit here, which is not a big deal. I don't mind. But I just try to put those ones to the middle because the ones on the outer edges seem to get a little crispier quicker. Since this is such a small batch, probably 1 more 7-minute session. Cool. All right, so this is the last round. Let's check them out. I am just about done. I'll take it. Awesome. So now I usually just let them cool for a little bit. Then I'll put them in a Tupperware and weigh them out when I put them in a Tupperware and put them in on my macro counter. I'll just let these cool off on the windowsill over here. Alright, so like I said, this is a light batch. It ended up being 153 on the gram scale. But it's going to be delicious. You can put a little ketchup on it, a little salt, whatever you want. Enjoy! Thanks for watching Bussels Muscle in the kitchen once again.